Yesterday we showed you part 1 of the Montana golf rule barring spectators. Now here's part 2 and the potential future of this rule.
Right now our member schools have made the decision that we don't want spectators on the course.
The rule that parents and spectators cannot be on the golf course in Montana dates back a long time ago.
There's always a story of a particular individual that was a problem. There was a problem with a couple, and obviously because of that problem, at that point in time, our membership put this rule in place.
The rule has been set in stone so long that almost every single parent it affects did not have a son or daughter to watch play golf when it was enacted.
What they're essentially doing is they're punishing innocent people in advance of something they have no intention of ever doing.
So Chris Kelly started a petition on change.org that now has over 300 signatures, but he finds the comments more telling.
You could see by reading these comments how many people this rule has hurt.
One of those comments comes from one of the biggest names in Montana golf, Leslie Spalding, the last PGA pro from the Treasure State and now the head coach at San Diego State. This rule not only affects parents, but it can affect the coaches.
I'm from Montana. I'm coach at Montana State. I want to be able to recruit Montana kids. And if I'm not allowed to go on the golf course and actually physically watch those kids, I'm going to have a really hard time recruiting them.
And a lot of Montana golfers get the chance to play in college, like Brittany's daughter Cameron, who will be playing at Weber State next year. And now the MHSA is starting to turn around.
One thing we have done in recent years is really work hard with our courses to designate more spectator areas.
Now, it is important to understand that the MHSA cannot overturn this rule itself. They simply enforce it. It is up to the Montana Public Schools to vote it down and work with golf courses in the area to find solutions. While almost all are against it, there are a few ADs that would welcome the change.
I'm a big believer in change, and I try to look for ways that can improve everything. If it can help promote the game, because certainly we need that promotion, then absolutely.
The MHSA and its member schools stress concerns like safety and even cheating for reasons for them not to move to repeal the spectator rule. But there is evidence all over the country of solutions. Every other Gulf state but Montana allows spectators. But the Montana High School Association and its member schools are looking toward new solutions. But a big change is not expected anytime soon.
And after we had a long discussion, a lot of those were maybe not as much for, opening up the entire course, but moving more to, expanding our spectator areas.
Parents want to be involved in these discussions, the golfers themselves too, so that each side can understand each other and maybe come to an agreement.
Any concerns that you have, let's work together and solve them in a way that does not disenfranchise parents from being able to watch their kids play.